Well, I've been here in Beacon 5 years, and I've done open studios 4 of those 5 years. Just about all of my work is based from fabric, and most of it begins with sewing. So my family history is in textiles. Our family business was in lace manufacturing, or in the embroidery trade in New Jersey. So I have a real personal connection to that stuff. I first started making sculpture after I graduated from undergrad. I was an illustration major in undergrad, and so I did a lot of drawing and painting. And then eventually I started drawing things that I wanted to actually build. So I started kind of taking some classes and learned foundry. And then I started bringing the things from my day job, which was the lace business, to the studio. So, and that has just continued on. So everything begins kind of soft-sided, and then I find ways to, I guess, capture the energy of the fabric with, kind of freezing that moment in time. And I started doing that with casting and iron, and now I use a lot of gypsums and things like that. Some of the pieces are now outdoor pieces, which is great. The work's getting bigger. My studio is staying the same size, but the work's getting bigger. But yeah, so the process has to do with saturating the fabric, building an armature, saturating the fabric in these different materials, and then taking the armature away and being left with just the forms that kind of naturally occur. I use gravity a lot. I do a lot of rigging in here where I'm sort of tying things up, and a lot of moving parts to sort of get these arcs and waves, and letting the fabric kind of have a natural look to it, so that it looks almost alive, frozen. So yeah, that's kind of my process in a nutshell, I guess. I would love to talk about Beacon 3D. Okay. It's my best thing. Beacon 3D is it's a show that's been put on for 5 years now by Eleni Smolin. She runs the Theo Gans studio. She's been a wonderful supporter of mine. In fact, I've always had, since I've been making sculpture, had a lot of big ideas for large-scale work, but never really had an opportunity to build those things. Living in the New York area too, before we moved here, it was like almost impossible to do that. And she really gave me my first opportunities to build large outdoor work. So the piece that's actually disassembled right here is going to be in Beacon 3D 2017. It'll be installed at the end of this month, and it'll be at the municipal building off of Beekman. So yeah, that'll be there. Hopefully until October, plus after that. So yeah, so that's happening.